Hey guys, Andrew from E-FLite here, and welcome back to another weekly video. Today we're going to get into some fresh products that have come into stock, including some E-FLite UMX releases, so let's get into it. So the first couple of products we're going to have a look at today is two new releases from E-FLite, two UMX models. One is the F4 Wildcat, which is a Warbird Classic, and then the Waco biplane. Two really cool releases, both sold in a bind and fly basic, so you will need to add a radio, battery and a charger. The good news is they both take a standard UMX style 2S LiPo, so 280 milliamp 2S. Having a look at each individual model, the Wildcat is really cool and the Waco as well with the scale detail. So obviously these are scale of real aircraft, so that's a very important feature of the UMX aircraft. One of the neat features of the Wildcat is a clip-on set of retracts. So you'll see in the base here, they have quite an intricate landing gear system which pops out, and you can put this unit on. So if you're doing belly landing onto soft grass and hand launching, so if you're not flying off a hard surface where you can use the landing gear, you can clip these in, hand launch it, and you're not going to damage the landing gear on grass, and you can belly land it. The scale detail of the aircraft, the paint's really nice, the stickering, even in the cockpit as well. So moving on to the Waco, this aircraft is beautifully finished. Even down to the scarf on the pilot's neck. So all the wing lines, the scale lines of the aircraft, the fit and finish is really nice. We're really excited about these two aircrafts. Another reasonably new release from Rage. If you remember back a few weeks ago, we did the Aquadart. It was a small self-riding boat. This is a larger version from Rage called the Black Marlin. For the money, this boat is excellent bargain. It gives you a 1500 milliamp lithium ion pack, 2.4 gig radio system. The boat is really well finished. Let's have a look inside the cab here. We have a pretty standard sort of layout. Servo at the back. They've integrated the receiver and the speed controller into one unit, which is nice and cool. Keeps the clutter and the components nice and neat. Brushless motor, and it's obviously running off the lithium-ion battery that I spoke about before. So that is a 7.4 volt battery, so same, I guess, total voltage as a LiPo, and that mounts just in here. So water cooling system. It's a really nice boat, and like I said before, at the price, really hard to beat. So great value. The Champ S Plus from Hobby Zone, whilst not a new release, we've just recently got these back into stock. They're a super popular aircraft, especially for people looking for their first plane and getting into flight and not wanting to have a simulator but wanting to buy a plane, get out there and have a go. Not only does it have AS3X and SAFE, which give you the ability to have panic recovery and stabilization, especially in windy conditions, which make the aircraft feel much more locked in. Obviously the panic recovery gives you the option of, if you do get in a spot of bother, being able to push the button and have the aircraft recover itself, and you can regain control and continue your flight from there. It has GPS as well, so this gives you an auto land function, which will land the aircraft at a point near takeoff. This is at a click of a button as well, so it'll do this autonomously. It also gives you a virtual fence, so if you're flying in a big oval, your virtual fence is going to stop you flying too far away and risk losing sight of the model and therefore losing your model and crashing. Also, it has a holding pattern mode as well, so if you want to pause your flight for whatever reason, you can hit this. It'll return to a point near takeoff and continue to do tight circuits until you're ready to take over again. So these features help you protect your investment essentially. You can get into aircraft, fly one, and have this stop you from crashing it and enjoy the hobby and then progress from there. Another neat feature of this aircraft is that it is FPV ready. So it doesn't come with any of the FPV gear, but you can quite easily fit the Spectrum FPV system to it. It has mounting and it has provisions for you to install that. So not only will you have an aircraft that's easy to fly, you can also add FPV to it and continue your flying down the FPV path. So really excellent release. We just got these back into stock, so I would urge you to take a look at the videos on our website. It's a really great aircraft. So our last product we're going to look at today, guys, is the DJI Phantom 4 Pro Plus. We've had the Pros in stock for a while, but we've just recently gotten the Pro Pluses in. So the difference between those two aircraft is the Pro Plus comes with a monitor built into the radio, which is something that's reasonably new for DJI. Most of you DJI guys will know that you'll have to purchase the aircraft as a ready to fly, but you'll need to pair a device with that. So the fact that they're releasing it with a device on it is catering to those people who want to get into it and either don't have a smartphone or a tablet but would like to purchase it with one. Also, a neat feature of this particular tablet they include is it's very, very bright. And anyone who's flown a drone outside trying to look at a computer screen, or even looking at your phone in the sun, it's quite hard to see. So having a bright monitor is really, really helpful for flying on those very sunny days. As far as the aircraft is concerned, the changes over the 4 Pro compared to the standard 4, it has 5-way obstacle sensing now, whereas the 4 only has it on the forward-facing axis. This has it backwards and on the sides as well. So it gives you a bit more protection, especially when flying in tight proximity to obstacles. Also, the camera is one of the big upgrades. It's got a much better lens and a better shutter. It shoots 20 megapixel stills. So for the people who are into photography and are looking to purchase a drone, I think DJI really upped their game with the camera. In saying that, the 4 was a fantastic camera, but this just takes it to the next level. So people looking for the photography side of things is paramount in a drone. This would be the selection that you make. Also, the flight time has been increased. So even though they've added more sensors, they've made the battery slightly larger in capacity. So we're looking at 30-minute flight times roughly. And the good news is, for the guys who have Phantom 4s, this battery is compatible. It is backwards compatible with the 4. So you can run this in the 4 or the 4 battery in this. Thanks for joining us again this week, guys, for a look at a lot of fresh stock, a lot of new stock, and also some stuff we've had before, but we've just recently got more stock of. So it was excellent bringing all these to you. We're really excited about these releases, like the Waco biplane that we covered, and a new release and a UMX aircraft that looks really, really, really cool. So we're really happy, again, to show you these each week and give you a look at the new stuff that we're getting in and get you excited, because we're excited about it too. Just like the Champ S Plus has come back into stock, which is also an excellent aircraft if you're looking for a first plane. So thank you. If you've enjoyed this video, you can check out information for the products in the description below. Please like, subscribe to our channel, and tune in next week where we have, again, some new releases that are really exciting. So tune in next week and I'll catch you then. See you guys.